Hello everyone, this is Gary from i4 Test channel. Let's learn together to become a full stack tester. In this video, I'm going to share TradeMe 10 typical transactions to know the basic relationship between front-end UIs and back-end APIs and the dependencies among these transactions. Knowing that is the basis for us to develop our API testing scripts. Let's start. The API retrieve general categories means retrieves all or part of the TradeMe category tree. And the corresponding front-end UI page can get by home page, view all categories. Let me show you the operations. See, we can go from here. From the API details, we can see this API doesn't need authentication information. The later other 9 transactions all need authentication information. And we can let the request field depth equal to 1 to get all subcategories. The example request and response is like this. The API retrieve your watch list means retrieves a list of items on the authenticated user's watch list. And the corresponding front-end UI page can get by login, watch list, view watch list. Let me show you the operation. Login, watch list, view watch list. See, we have gone into the watch list. The example request and response see below. The API remove a listing from your watch list means removes a listing from the authenticated user's watch list. And the corresponding front-end UI page can get by login, watch list, view watch list, delete, and confirm to delete. Let me show you the UI operations. See, we have already logged in. Then click watch list, view watch list. Then we go into the watch list details. Select an item, click delete, then confirm to delete. See, we have already done. The type of this request is delete. The example request and response is like this. The API retrieve closing soon listings means retrieves the items closing soon for the whole country or single region. And the corresponding front-end UI page can get by login, view all closing soon in all regions. Let me show you the UI operations. See, we have already logged in. Then scroll down until here. Click view all. Then we have switched to the closing soon listings. The example request and response is as below. So here, request example and response example. The API add a listing to your watch list means add a listing to the authenticated user's watch list. And the corresponding front-end page can get by login, view all closing soon in all regions, add a listing to your watch list. let me show you the UI operations. See, we have already logged in. And scroll down. View all. Then you can randomly select one item and directly click the plus to add the item into your watch list, or you can go in the item details page, click add to watch list. Then you can go view watch list. See, the item has already added into your watch list. The type of this request is post, and the example request and response is like this. Combines with retrieve your watch list, remove a listing from a watch list, retrieve closing soon listings. These four APIs can be logically chained together. The API retrieve your one items means retrieves the list of purchases for the authenticated user. And the corresponding front-end UI page can get by login myTreatMe1. Let me show you the UI operations. Logged in, click myTreatMe, click 1. Then we have gone into the one items list. The example request and response is as below. Request and response. The API remove a purchase from your one items list means hides a listing from the one items list, and the corresponding front-end UI page can get by login myTreatMe1, delete, and confirm to delete. The UI operations like this. Logged in, myTreatMe, click 1, go into the one item list, select one item, then click delete, then confirm to delete. See, the selected item has already been deleted from the one item list. The type of this request is delete, and the example request and response is like this. The API general search means allows you to search for listings on TradeMe by category, by keywords, or a combination of these two. And the corresponding similar front-end UI page can get by login, search a category. The UI page like logged in, select a category in the search box, then click search. Then we have all the items in the specific category. The example request and response is like below. The API retrieves the details of a single listing's front-end UI page can get by login, search a category, filter buy now item, and go to the item details page. UI page like this. Search box, select one category, click search, then filter buy now items. Note that we filter the buy now item because we want to see items on one list quickly. If we choose the play speed process to buy an item, we may need to wait until the auction deadline expired. The example request and response is like this. Request and response. The API buy an auction using Buy Now, the corresponding front-end page can get by login, search a category, filter Buy Now item, and go to item details page. Click Buy Now, choose shipping way, and confirm the purchase. Let me show you the operations. Logged in, search a category, filter Buy Now items, then select an item, go into the detail page, click Buy Now, choose shipping way as I intend to pick up, then confirm the purchase. See if we get a reference. Then we go to the one item list. See, we have already won the item. The example request and response is like this. Request and response. Combines with retrieve your one items, remove a purchase from your one items list, generate search, retrieve the details of a single listing. The 5 APIs can logically chain together. Till now, we have gone through TradeMe's 10 typical APIs, so let me wrap up this video. We choose a single API, retrieve general categories, which doesn't need authentication. 4 APIs can be logically chained together. They are retrieve your watch list, remove a listing from your watch list, retrieve closing soon listings, add a listing to your watch list. Another 5 APIs also can be logically chained together. They are retrieve your one items, remove a purchase from your one items list, general search, retrieve the details of a single listing, buy an auction using Buy Now. The 10 scripts covered get, post, and delete requests, and the watchlist related 4 APIs, like remove a listing from your watch list and add a listing to your watch list, adapted the request script to correlate with the upstream transaction. Knowing the relationships between the UI and the API size can help us understand the API's business sense. Knowing the dependencies among the APIs can let us design the proper API workflow to cover complex transaction combinations. The following 9 videos will detail each selected transaction, the scripting process. The process will cover some Postman or JavaScript scripting techniques like set and get environmental variables, traverse array, assertion, self-assembled request script, get random value from array, asynchronous wait for the response, and so on. If you like this video or series, don't forget to click subscribe. Your encouragement would be my motivation to publish full stack testing related practices continuously. See you next time.